No, America, we do not have a problem. And this is another BRICS video where a couple of guys come on and are pro-Africa or whatever they are, and proceed to go on and tell you all the bad things about America and how Africa is awesome and cool, and yeah, our money's going to be worthless, and all of a sudden African money is going to be worth tons of money. It's all pure nonsense. Every bit of it. To underestimate the United, first of all, I'll just say this. If the United States wanted to, they could park just one aircraft carrier, just one, and that would take care of the whole continent of Africa. Just one. And we have many, okay? So I don't even want to get into that because it's just all, I mean, I suffered through 5 minutes of that video, and it was just constant misinformation about BRICS money. I don't know where they're reading this or how they're interpreting it, but to suggest or think that the US dollar is going anywhere is complete and pure nonsense. Aircraft carrier, we don't need it here in Uganda. We have our own food and good climate. Yeah, I agree. I talked to a couple people from Uganda. I understand it's very nice. But I think my whole point in this is being missed. My whole point is it seems like many in Africa don't seem to know the history of Africa. During World War II, when Germany invaded Africa and wanted to take back many of the territories they lost. Seems many people don't remember, Germany had huge colonies in Africa, all the way up to the end of World War I. And they were looking to get those colonies back in World War II. But somebody stepped in to stop them. And do you know who it was? When Africa begged for help, it was the United States and Britain that came in to save the day. That's a fact. You can't change that. So, know the history. We are not afraid of your military. We have Russia and China behind us. Wow. You know, I have to address this because I have some firsthand knowledge regarding this, and it just kind of angers me. First of all, nobody has any problem with Africa finally getting it together and stop killing each other and fighting each other. Nobody I know has a problem with that. It would be great to have Africa get it together. But don't combine Africa with get rid of the United States or get rid of Britain or they need to get out and all that. No. Because let me clue you in on something. When World War II was going on and Germany decided to invade and frankly try to take all of Africa. And you know what Africa could do about it? Nothing. They did nothing because they could do nothing. Guess who they begged for help from? United States and Britain. Yeah. And guess what the United States and Britain did to stop Germany from taking all of Africa? They sent hundreds of thousands of troops there. And tens of thousands of Americans died in horrible ways. And hundreds of thousands of Britain soldiers died on African ground, protecting Africa. And you just want to forget all of that, huh? You just want to make the United States and Britain out to be bad guys somehow in all this? The United States has 29 military bases in Africa. Why do you think that is? Just asking. But no one's against Africa getting their act together. Nobody. But please, spare me the whole United States needs to get out garbage. In the mid-'80s, I spoke to some of those soldiers that were in Africa, protecting Africa. And those soldiers told me that they watched their friends get blown up and pieces of them scattered everywhere. I had soldiers tell me that 3-4 years later, they were still pulling sand out of their ears. Yeah, I don't want to get into all of it, but just just stop. You don't know what you're talking about.